Hey guys, so today I figured I'd do kind of like an updated foundation routine. I did a really shitty one like a little while ago and it just sucked. So yeah, so I'm just gonna film another one. Simple as that. So I'm not the best with using mirrors and filming at the exact same time, so it's probably gonna suck because my mirror's over there and the camera's over here. So I haven't actually decided what I'm gonna use, which is really dumb. But I just kind of have my makeup kit over here and just gonna kind of pick things out. I'm just going to work, so I don't need anything like super awesome. This is just how cool I look with my hair back. My hair's like pinned, and then I got like this ridge in the middle of my head. So I just wanted to get the hair out of my face. It's easier. But I have done something already, and I put this Clarins Extra Firming Day Cream on. This is just for my tan pan. I don't know. I'm kind of using it as a primer. I don't actually know if it works as a primer, but we'll just say it does. Now I just need to pick out a foundation, which I probably should have done before I started this video. I know which one I want to use though. I'm going to be using this one, Rimmel Stay Matte. So anyway, so that's pretty much all I do for priming my face. Just going to take a little bit. By the way, this is in 100 Ivory. And I just use my fingers for this because I find it works well with a sponge, but sometimes I just prefer to use my fingers. Now with this lighting, you're probably not going to be able to tell a huge difference. Hold on a sec. I'm using this mirror here. I think there's a plastic thing on it though, which is making it blurry. Nope. Just looks like there is. Cool. Never mind. So I'm just going to continue to just put it on. The first little bit is kind of just a rough coat, and then I get more and then specifically cover what I need to be covered. Now, the thing that I mostly need covered is my under eye circles, and I have redness and whatever blemishes I have on my face, so just in case you were wondering. I like to blend it down my neck because I find it just looks more natural. A little tip if you're new to makeup, make sure you blend out to here, which is your tragus, but that's where I like to stop blending because nobody's going to notice that your ear is a little bit different in color, because anybody who's wearing makeup knows that it's not going to be the same. Make sure I get everywhere, and usually I'll just, ooh, okay, it just like sprayed everywhere, which is fine. Right about here, I guess it's like hyperpigmentation or something, but it's really annoying. And I figure the more foundation I put on, the less I need to put concealer on, so. And seeing as this matches my skin better. Try not to cover my nose ring with it. Just make sure I get to my hairline. Awesome. So that's it for foundation pretty much. But what I like to do is go over it with my e.l.f. powder brush, which looks really dirty right now. And the handle's like, the ferrule's loose. It's getting old, I need to get a new one. I just like to go over it, make sure there's no like mini streaks, which can tend to happen when you use your fingers, or even a sponge, or a brush. I guess it just happens. You know, my iPad works better as a mirror than my other one does, so this is just easier, I guess. Because this mirror is cloudy, so. And as you can tell, I really like to blend it out because I do not want any streaks. I want it to look completely natural. There we go. Now, today for dark circles, I'm going to be using e.l.f. what am I talking about? Body Shop Tea Tree Concealer. I talked about this in my monthly favorites, so this just works the best for me. And I make sure I get right in the inner corner between like the bridge of my nose because that's where a lot of darkness can be. Also, I did my nails all rainbow. I don't know if you can tell a difference, but there is a difference. There we go, and now just for the other eye. Now sometimes if my dark circles are really bad, I will also put liquid concealer over top, which I don't think I'll need to do today because I slept pretty well. There we go. Just make sure it's all blended out. I also like to put a little bit under here because that's where that hyperpigmentation problem I have is, right there. Because it goes from like dark circles to like redness, which looks kind of weird, so I really try to like cover it up as best I can. This light is making me look really washed out, just kind of bothering me. Anyway, so that's it for concealer pretty much. Actually, I'm going to set it. I'm going to use my EcoTools angled fluffy eyeshadow brush. Now, you could use like a translucent powder like so, or what I'm going to do today is use my MAC MSF. I'm kind of trying to preserve this because as you can see I've used quite a bit. But I like to just take it on here and add a little extra coverage, and so it won't like crease under my eye, which looks really bad after a while. And I like to put it over the concealer I put on my face too. Now as you can see, I got like little blemishes. I mean, stuff like that, it happens. So usually right about now I like to take this again and just kind of dab it over top. I've been having a really bad month for breakouts. It's kind of random, but I'm thinking it's the heat or the fact that I'm working more. There we go. Awesome. So now I'm going to take my e.l.f. powder brush and I'm going to use this, just translucent powder. And just put it over my face. And now I'm going to take the crumbles of my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. No wonder it's crumbled. And just take a little bit of that on the corner. I'm going to put it on my really oily parts of my face. I only do this sometimes, but since I'm working, I like to have a fairly oil-free face. There we go. Now I'm going to take this brush again and my eyebrow powder and fill my eyebrows in. There we go. Now for bronzer, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, e.l.f. powder brush. I just kind of swirl it and frame my face with it. Oh well. Good enough. Take a little bit down my nose, my forehead, just where the sun would naturally hit. What next? I just have to decide what blush I want to use. And find my blush brush. Which, can you believe this? I cannot find my blush brush right now. Oh, here it is. Today, I'm going to use, whoops, my camera would fall over just now. Stop falling. What is it, like an earthquake or something? It's just like falling down. Cool. Anyway, I'm going to be taking my MAC, my Paradise blush. And I prefer to use this side where there's like not as much shimmer. Just apply that to my cheeks. It gives a really natural flush. There we go. Now I'm going to take this e.l.f. blush brush, which I use for contouring, and this CoverGirl powder in Soft Honey, and just fishy face. There we go. And I don't usually do highlight, but I will show you how I highlight my face. So, I'm just going to take like this little wedge with a rounded edge. That rhymed. And my Stila All Over Shimmer in number 1. Which is like oversized nail polish. And I just kind of create a line on my cheekbones on both sides of my face. Then take this, small motions to blend it out, and then it's kind of a little ritual I have. Small strokes, long strokes, and stipple. That is how I roll. Okay, I think that's about everything. Yeah, so that's my kind of daily foundation routine, although I usually change up my foundation because I have so many, totally depending on what I want, and sometimes I'll change up my concealer. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.